Okay, I'm just going to give you guys a little quickie tour of our shop that you've never been to. Hopefully we'll come to one day. So we're in one of our units, and this is the unit where all the assembling gets done prior to the product going out. Lots of racks to hold the material. Also in this shop is our spray booth. Greg can tell you more about the spray booth. Greg?
Won't be able to hear me probably, but there's a 5 horsepower spark-free fan that pulls the fumes out. Up in the ceiling, all of the electrical is removed from the space, anything that would spark or anything. So the lighting is all to the outside. So that here.
We built this booth by ourselves, by the way. Here. Probably hear us a little bit better now that one of the guys just turned off the big fan. Come around into the back.
And in here, which you may or may not be able to see because
a little
of the
bit
light.
Dark. That's our fireproof
lockup
for all our spray, all our stains and lacquers and everything.
Anything flammable. All the air is heated and comes in through this filtered area. We've got half a dozen different guns. We have a gun for every type of purpose, like one for clear lacquer, one for paint, and so on. Desiccant, 2 different types of dirt and water filters for our compressed air lines, so that we keep any imperfections out of the product.
So that's our booth. So come out of the booth and we'll take you over to the other shop where we first started everything. This is Bay 18, where everything gets cut to size.
Well, it's kind of like the spray booth. We've got a saw for every particular purpose. Most shops run one big, very expensive table saw, and we've got about 4 table saws in here. And they all have their own purpose. It's mostly for ripping, and when material comes into the shop, this is almost always set up to do a specialized miter, particular type of miter operation. This one over here is we're doing any type of cross cut operation, and even though they're not really expensive saws, they work really well because they're not being used for several things. It's mostly just one thing. We'll turn the saw on, but this one here has a vacuum cleaner hooked up in reverse, so it blows a stream of air into there, so you can put hundreds of pounds on and it slides just as easily. This particular saw here is only for trimming edges. It's never actually has a fence on it or a regular type of saw blade in it. It's got a specialty molder head in it.
Might be getting a little technical for you, but...
Well, the one reason that we did this is we kind of got rid of the edge bander because the heat was taking off, a hot melt glue edge bander where we were finding that the edges were coming off. And from any type of heat source, like a vacuum or a range or a fireplace or anything like that. So we just kind of get rid of it. Now we go to a different system where we manually put all of our edging on. In this case, it's a polyvinyl PVC edge, and we use a specialized glue, which is made to bond to this in particular. That machine trims it to size, and so it's just a lot better bond, a lot flatter.
But again, it was more about showing you the shop, so now you've seen our shop.
In our shop, our pretty beams.
Yeah, we like to kind of decorate our shop, make it look a little fancy.
Yeah.
So hopefully when you guys come down, you'll get to see it. It's always a work in progress, so if I take you out into the, you can see how we've done the door surround in zebra wood veneer. I take you out to the entrance, and what we're starting to do is fix up our entranceway so that when you come in, all the walls are going to be done in all kinds of different wood species. So we just started the process, that's why it's not complete.
And then the office?
We'll go up there in a second.
Show them the glue. Go over and get these dries. Hey, honey. Right there. Get a picture of this as it is, as it's work. Okay. Okay, now back away. Get the dog. Let's look at this. Trimmed perfectly flush, including even little bits of glue, but not cutting into. Okay, a little bit of glue left over here and there, but. Emma, come here, come here. Is turn of the century good? Is turn of the century good? Yeah, yeah, yeah.